Hey, good morning from the office. I am your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show 2 days in a row. I was just telling Josh, 2 days in a row, I forgot my glasses. They're laying right there on the table. All right, 60 degrees. I can see that. LJ, Georgia here. Starting out a little cool this morning, but I like it. Feels good outside. Josh, let's let everybody know how they can contact us. There is our phone number, 706-889-9700. Now, you can text the show during the show. Let us know what you think. If you want to comment, or if you ever want to be on the show, you can send us a text message. Get in touch with you, see if we can't get you on. There's the email address and all the social media ways you can follow the show. So, all right, Josh. Now, this morning at 8:30, let me tell you what we're doing at 8:30. So this way you can call your friends. And you can, if you don't have any friends, you can just put it on Facebook. I know you got 3,000 Facebook friends. So, yeah, okay, really. But anyhow, at 8:30, we're going to talk with Bill Johnson. Bill Johnson, FYN reporter. I'm pretty sure I didn't look it up this morning. He may be close to 4 years now, over 3, I think. FYN reporter, handles news in the Dawson County, Lumpkin County, and White County area for FYN. Wrote a story that the sheriff of Dawson County, the big dog, Jeff Johnson, is not exactly happy with. Now, I have reached out this morning to request. I have no response from Sheriff Johnson in Dawson County and have offered him to be on our show today. He has attacked us. He has gone on social media. He has attacked me, our organization, Bill Johnson, all the above. We have offered him to come on and give his side of the story. And as usual, the sheriff has not responded to our request. So that being said, at 8:30, we're going to talk to Bill. We're going to play, and I want to tell you this right now. We're going to play the dispatch call between the sergeant at Dawson County Sheriff's Office and the dispatcher. We're going to play the audio. Now, we wrote the transcript, and I'm going to say this over when we get into it. We wrote the transcript in the story. Bill did. He put a transcript, and he did not use the expletives the deputy used with the dispatcher. We are going to play it in its entirety. So we want you to know, this is our first warning this morning. When we get to that, we warn you there's some bad words in it, okay? So we're going to do that. And then the writer, Bill Johnson, is going to be with us. Kindly give us a little background of his history. He's the reporter in Dawson, his history with the sheriff's office, and how he's gotten to this point with Sheriff Jeff Johnson. So that being said, let's move along. That's at 8:30. 8:30. There you go. Now, you know, I think I want to start a segment. Write this down, Josh. You got it? Write this down. Damn it. I want it written down. I want to start a segment calling Riding the Old Slippy Slide Straight into Hell. Yeah. Riding the old slippy slide straight into hell as fast as you can get there. Now, why does it have to be a slippy slide? Because if you just take the regular slide, you know, you get stuck halfway down. Remember as a kid, it didn't work. I want to wet that sucker down and have this. Now, here are the two. Here are the two people in America riding a slippy slide as fast as they can straight into hell. That would be number 30. Can we get that? Riding it straight in. As fast as they could get there. I mean, I am telling you. I know. Wasn't that a little judgmental? No, it's just the way I feel. These two people are evil in America. Evil. Sorry. So there is our brief segment on riding the slippy slide straight into hell. Now, they attempted. Now, let me ask you this. Yesterday, Jerry Nadler, the bullfrog, Bullfrog Nadler. Wait a minute, let me get this over with. Get those two off the screen. I understand you wait for your cue. Do you have number 27? Okay. So, Big Papi is home safe and sound. Okay? I want to give the closest thing I could ever give or say nice about a Red Sox player. But no, all seriousness, we're happy he's okay. We never say a negative word when somebody's injured. You know how I feel about the Red Sox. Red Sox used to have the curse of the great Bambino, right? The curse. They broke the curse. They sent the curse down to New York. Now the Yankees are sitting on the curse of Alex Rodriguez and Johnny Damon. I always said once Johnny Damon got there, it was over. But anyhow, moving right along. We're glad he's okay. He was shot point blank, what they call an in-and-out wound. I did not read the details, in and out. So the doctors did not have to search or get a bullet out of Big Papi there. So he is back in Boston receiving care, and we're happy he's doing okay. Josh, please move that out of the way. That's as close as I could ever get to Red Sox saying anything positive about Red Sox, but that jokingly. Now, yesterday, Bullfrog Nadler had what he called lessons from the Mueller report. Your tax money paid yesterday afternoon for what Nadler called lessons from the Mueller report. And not only did a helicopter, this may be really in bad taste because the guy died. It may be. Now, I won't say that. But a helicopter crashed yesterday in New York City, and pilot died, and they're getting into the details. But the other thing that crashed and burned yesterday afternoon, there you go, could not hold back, that's me, was the lessons from the Mueller report from CNN and MSNBC. That's right. Crash and burn Nadler yesterday. Nobody watched. Nobody cares. Nobody's interested. They are in a mess. The Democrats are in a total mess. They don't know what to do. Nothing is landing for them. I mean, yesterday afternoon, you, the American people, paid not only your tax money for this year. Let's go to number 26. Now, Joyce White Vance, okay, she gave her views as a former U.S. attorney. New intensified congressional focus on Russia probe. New intensified. Why, we're ratcheting it up. We're going to go straight to the lying sources. That would be MSNBC that's lied to you for over 2 years about every single thing. Now, this is a former U.S. attorney. She lives in Alabama, okay? She lives in Alabama. Ladies, please don't turn me off, okay? Don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me, all right? But I watch MSNBC every morning, so I can watch the slippy slide straight into hell, all of them, okay? Eugene Robinson, all of them. And I don't care. You can get mad, say it's judgmental. They are evil. Listen, I'm sorry. We're going to do all the things Mom said I couldn't do. CNN, stupid, okay? Now, you're going to say, well, they're evil. No. When you go, yes, they are. But when you go to interview at CNN, they have a stupid department. And you go in there and you take a stupid test. And if you are totally stupid, I'm sorry, I know, I said that. Moms are slapping me all over America because when we were kids, if we called anybody stupid, my mom, there, right there, get a smack. So sorry. But that's CNN, okay? Yeah, they're evil and all the above, but they're stupid, all right? All right, they're more interested in protecting their LGBT rights for Don Lemon and 360 Cooper or whatever his name is. That's what CNN is, just dumb as hell, all right? MSNBC is straight to the evil. I mean, they're evil. I'm telling you. You can hear all day long. These are evil people, all right? So, ladies, don't get mad. I watch every single day this morning show. I start at 5 a.m. They call it First Look, and then I go on this, because I want to see what the enemy is doing, always. So this lady here, they have painted her up. I knew I'd get in trouble, but they did. If you went back a year ago, or when they started having this lady on as a contributor in the morning 3 times a week, okay, to analyze everything that's come out. Every time somebody said something like Michael Cohen or anybody like that, they have this lady on, right? At first, she wasn't painted up. Yeah, now they got her all painted up and everything, got her new glasses. Just saying, you can get mad, just saying. Look back, all right? So this lady here is a former U.S. attorney, Joyce White Vance, okay? Guess what? New intensified congressional focus on Russia probe. She is an MSNBC contributor. You folks, not only did MSNBC pay her for over a year now or whatever to come on and give her professional opinion on how bad she hates Donald Trump, and here are the legal reasons, and here's why he obstructed. This woman did not come on yesterday. Now, why did I start with her? Because everybody's talking about John Dean. We'll get to John Dean in a minute, I promise. But nobody's talking about this lady, okay? This lady has explained obstruction and everything the president's done to break the law for MSNBC and been paid for it for over a year now. But we, the American people, watched as our tax dollars took this lady serious. So Nadler brings in MSNBC, seriously. Their credibility is so shot. I mean, so shot that their hope is that you will, their hope on MSNBC is that you will watch this lady and you will think she's so credible that when you see her on MSNBC, they may get some credibility back. All right? Hold on, I'm trying to see. I'm in a text message. I try to keep up with them during the show. But that's their hope. This lady comes yesterday, lays out all the reasons from a former U.S. attorney from Alabama that's as liberal as can be, that is an MSNBC paid contributor, why the president should be in prison, like Nancy said. Lessons from the Mueller report. Holy mackerel, Batman. So MSNBC shows up, the slippy slide straight into hell. And I'm going to tell you something. I told somebody this yesterday, and people laugh. You can laugh at me all day. I'm going to tell you something in a minute. You could just laugh your asses off all day long. Now, let me get the other one here. Now, if you're new to the show, okay, I want to tell you, if you go back 2 years, you go back when everything started, I told this audience, and I said to this audience almost on a daily basis, they will not be happy, and then they won't be happy after that. Then they're going to be upset again. But they will not be happy in no way whatsoever until the President of the United States, okay, until the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, addresses the American people and says, effective noon tomorrow. Remember, that was Nixon, right? Remember, if I'm not pulling it up, just from memory, because I actually remember the Watergate hearings, and I'm a strange kind of bird. I sit on the back porch, and I actually watch them over again. Yes, I've done that. Alderman, is that his name? Is it Halderman? Alderman? Whatever his name is, Halderman? John Dean, I've watched all of those testimony, okay? Anyhow, that being said, I've told you all along that they will not be happy until President Trump goes on TV and says, my fellow Americans, effective noon tomorrow, I will resign the presidency of the United States. That is their dream. I'm going to tell you, not another man in the United States, except maybe myself, not another person in the United States would have the nerve to take every single thing that the president did, or the backbone, or the spine, or the set, whatever you want to call it. Don't want to get nasty here. That was President Trump. Nasty. That's our favorite word now on the show. Ever since the media took 48 hours and continued to say nasty over and over again. All right? Anyhow, point being is, until he says effective noon tomorrow, I resign the presidency of the United States, nobody can handle what this guy's went through. They want him to leave, Nixon style. They have said Watergate. They have dusted off that drunk, not Woodward. I think Woodward is clean, okay? Go with that. Bernstein, right? Nothing but a drunk. I mean, that's my opinion. Read the damn thing on the top. It says it's my opinion. The show is my opinion. But, Woodward and Bernstein, the Watergate guys, right, at the Washington Post, I think Bernstein's a drunk, okay, and they prop him up on a chair, and he's been talking about Watergate for 2 years. Where? At the Academy for All Stupid People, CNN. I mean, so they've had him on there, and they've had John Dean on there. They pay them. That being said, they've wanted Watergate, Nixon, and effective noon tomorrow, and nothing is working. So number 17, right? So they pay her yesterday. So CNN is there. John Dean testifies in judicial hearing. What did he tell them yesterday? Nothing. Did America watch this guy? No, they could care less. I tell you what. Every mother in America, every grandmother now, maybe even great-grandmother, they don't like these people. Because let me tell you what happened, and I know it from history, okay? I happen to be in the age, let's go there, where you had 3 networks. Back when we were kids, you had 3 networks. ABC, CBS, and NBC. You did not have the Clinton News Network, the Clown Show of America, or the Slippy Slide Straight into Hell MSNBC. Didn't have those. You had ABC, NBC, and CBS. Guess what they did every day? You got this bulletin. We preempt your regularly scheduled program. Remember that? I remember that so well as a child. We preempt your regularly scheduled program for the Watergate hearings, now live. If I have $1, I could rack them up this high of my mom getting so angry because she could not watch what? I don't care. Her soaps, right? So, stay-at-home mom, God forbid we discuss that, right? You watch your soaps in the afternoon. God forbid you talk about folding clothes, right? Hell with that. I mean, we should never discuss folding clothes, daytime soap, staying home, and, mom, we shouldn't. But the mothers of America, they didn't like these people because, it only preempted their soaps. That being said, CNN, we paid, your tax money yesterday paid for CNN and MSNBC. Now, you keep saying John Dean, and what really happened is CNN and MSNBC, okay, the level of their credibility, none whatsoever. The specialist that they have come on their show, the level of their credibility, none. But we had a hearing yesterday, okay? Let me get to a couple other things before we get to our 8:30 hour that we're going to talk about. The failing New York Times, okay? And yesterday, okay, we had on this show, and I'm going to get it because I had a viewer call me yesterday and say, hey, what were the 5 counties? But let's put up number 15, all right? Now, MSNBC talked this morning about the fear that Trump has of Joe Biden. Hold on, trying to bring it together. The fear they have of Joe Biden. Now, yesterday I had on this show, and you can find it on our YouTube channel, FYNTV, Fetch Your News, we had the chairman of Northampton County, Pennsylvania, GOP chairman for Northampton County, Pennsylvania, on our show. You can go get the interview, okay? This person, Northampton County, went for Barack Obama twice in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is the keystone state. I keep saying this over and over, and believe it or not, this county is considered the keystone of Trump's win in Pennsylvania last time and this time. Will he win? It comes up. So the chair of that county, we had on the show yesterday, and you can hear what they think they're up against there in Northampton. The Guardian is following that county. They have a reporter dedicated to that county. Reuters called Lee Snover, the GOP chair in Pennsylvania. It said, we have identified 5 counties. Now think about that. 5 counties in the United States that will be the key counties, the decision-making counties on whether Trump wins re-election. And your county is one of them. Caller asked me, hey, who are the other 4? I'm going to get that. I promise I'm going to get that because that's very interesting. But Reuters says 5 counties, this being one. Now, the only thing they can do right now, the Democrats are in such a mess. All they could do is come out, the New York Times, okay, the MSNBC group, the Slippy Slide into Hell gang, okay, they come out and work as hard as they can to tell you, A, Donald Trump really doesn't want a second term. B, he can't focus. C, he's got no goals for the second term. He's in fear of Biden. All these lies that they're going to show you poll after poll. Now, this is just one part that I want to show you right here. After being briefed on a devastating 17-state poll conducted by his campaign pollster, Tony Fabrizio, Mr. Trump told aides to deny that his internal polls showed him trailing Mr. Biden. Hey, I want all you guys out there. You deny it. You deny everything. You didn't hear nothing. You didn't see nothing. You got it. You got it. Let's be straight. So they've rushed to tell the New York Times this. I love it. So polling, trailing Biden in many states, he needs to win, even though he's also trailing in public polls from key states like Texas, Michigan, and where else? Pennsylvania. I want you to keep this under wraps. You got it? Under wraps. Nobody talks. You talk, you're going to get a newspaper with a fish. That's all I know. Yeah, really. So that is what they want, is to give you total fear. Here's the other lie, okay? Here's what I like. Number 3, I did. Here's what I like. This is making headlines. Making headlines. I think this should say making up headlines to try to manipulate you. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm pushing up on the end. Here is the one I want. 28. Americans on Roe v. Wade. Now, let me say the kindest way I can put it. Americans don't know what the hell Roe v. Wade is. Sorry. Why is that? Is that that law that said to get abortion or whatever? What is that, Roe v. Wade? Is that a good movie? They don't know what the hell it is. They've never read Roe v. Wade. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry. You're like, oh, really? You think that much of us? Well, there's the percentage out there. But I'm going to tell you, in high numbers, Americans on Roe v. Wade. Hey, would you like to keep Roe v. Wade in place? Sure. I'd like to keep it. Keep it on the menu. They don't know what the hell it is. But now all of a sudden, 77% keep it in place. Only 13% want it overturned. Wow. And here are some of the candidates for the Slippy Slide, number 29. There they are. There's 2 of them now. 77% want Roe v. Wade upheld. That's what they were talking about this morning. And a liberal judge Number 4, Missouri must decide fate of its last abortion clinic by June 21st, judge rules. Now, the state of Missouri had one abortion clinic that had their license had expired, and the governor did not renew their license. So they've gone to court. Your license expired. They did not renew it. They've gone to court. Oh, by the way, okay, let me get you this one real quick. Number 7, Trump and Biden both campaign in Iowa today. All right, folks, that and much, much more when we return. But when we come back, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the Dawson County story that we did, Fetcher News did yesterday in Dawson County. We're going to have the reporter, Bill Johnson. So for those of you, all right, for those of you that have gotten upset with some of our reporting, some of you have put negative things out there because the fake sheriff, and I say that jokingly, the fake sheriff of Dawson County, Jeff Johnson, wrote a very ugly statement about our company, myself, Bill, bada bing, bada boom. So we're going to play it right after these messages. The dispatch call. Take us a break.